What's going on, YouTube? We're back for episode 6, Dune Awakening. So I decided tonight we're actually gonna start focusing more on the journeys. We're gonna knock these out. We're gonna make some probes so we can get a good survey of certain areas that we haven't already. We got the Sandbox built last night, so now we can mobile. There's nothing holding us back, except for maybe this sandworm. We can't stay on the sand just blitzing through like we own it now. So we got to be strategical about that. Let's hop back out of here. We're gonna hit J. We're gonna continue on this line. Actually, let's go to research. I think we're already tracking this one. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's check our inventory before we head out. Make sure I unloaded everything I didn't need. I do need to take this welding wire though. And I'm getting to a point where I can start leaving these small blood packs back. I kind of went crazy with crafting those out. We'll keep these fuel cells on us, our welding torch, the backup tool because that's got our bike in it, and then we'll carry 2-liter johns because I don't know when we're gonna get back. I want to go and then not have to worry about coming back for a while. And I'm pretty sure right out of our inventory we can craft out. Where are we at? No, we'll actually have to go. Just looking for the survey gun. Pretty sure I had one. Before I forget, I meant to do this last night. I need to use this, and I think we can set it as our respawn point. Maybe you don't have to do it. Oh, there we go, right here. Set that as our respawn point. Well, that makes no sense. Maybe it's set as default, maybe. Possibly. We're going back out of that. And I think I had one other schematic that I wanted to learn that I did not. Where did I put it? There it goes. Sims cutter. No, that's a lie. We have that. Don't lie. Yeah, that's one. Hop in your inventory. We're gonna need to learn the schematic. So you'll see at the bottom of this menu, schematic, unique, Sims cutter, Imperial permits. When the mining facilities were abandoned in the Vermilius Gap, Sim and his fellow miners decided to try their luck as scavengers. Sim borrowed a unique cut array from the ironworks, discovering too late that it was tuned to increase granite, copper, and salvage yields and only had basic iron yields. Oh, the iron need. Sim was heard to exclaim. I mean, could be beneficial. I mean, we should be reaching that iron tier here soon. So we're gonna go ahead and craft that out. Craft one of those. These are your resources required. I did move the camera on the stream. I felt like it was blocking too much. I personally like having my face on the screen. I do understand why some people would remove themselves so they have the footage if they want it, but I'm not like recording and streaming simultaneously, so this actually works better for everybody. All right, so we're good. All that talking, I forgot to grab this out of here. Failed at multitasking. What a disappointment. Slide that cutter over there. We just got to keep in the back of our head that, well, it ain't gonna do us no justice when we're trying to get iron. We're not to iron yet. And I have a lot of inventory. All right, so in order to eliminate all of these, that Malapis is almost broken. I'm gonna run up here and use this little nook right here for storage. We're gonna put our blood bags in there. We don't need as many as we do carry. I'm gonna slide over to storage. Am I out of ingots again? Sure am. Well, we don't need it for what we're about to do. This bring back a lot of blood. Slide those over there. Give me back my Mala. Oh, I'm sitting in the sun like sun don't matter. Map. I do need to hit this area again, the shipwreck, and I need to hit this research facility again, but I'll do that later. I got some things, some objectives I want to achieve personally. We're gonna go the bike tread. So I did have an extra bike tread. Wonder if they're satisfied with something broken down. Where did I put that bike tread? I had inventory so randomly distributed. There it goes. We're gonna head to the trade post, knock that contract out. And that's gonna be in this direction. All right, get out of the sun. Quit acting like I'm invincible. Always get that fiber. All right, vehicle, tool. I mean, the Malapis is probably irrelevant at this point. I've been using that Karpov. I think that's a proper name for it. Arin's Vengeance is a form of a Karpov. Is that not correct? We'll verify that later. All right. Boom. Crafted that last night, so we good. Can ride. Head on to our mission. Alright, we're gonna hug the side of this mission so we don't trigger that. The side of this mountain. We go into our mission. Sandware is a little bit pissed. Alright. Map. Continue on this way. Ooh, I'm driving like I just started GTA or something. Ooh. We need some like cosmic tunes on this jump. Some intergalactic transmissions. Ah, yeah, now I see the light for the trade post. This makes life so much easier. Oh! Get off of that. It is coming, bro. Hurry up. It was right behind me. It was coming. It wanted everything I had. Whew. Chill for a minute. I was pretty close. And I wonder if it's because I got this well, that suspensor belt is activated, but I think it's the shield that triggers the worm. So refueling your bike. All you gotta do right here, refuel. You don't necessarily have to be on it, but you at least we know now you can refuel it while you're on it. Alright, we're gonna try to make this gap. That worm was right behind us. Right in the air. Oh no, it's red already. That means it's close, close. Close, 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 close. Hurry up before we get eaten. I've yet to get ate by the damn worm. Alright, cool. I'm close enough to my destination that I can get off. Alright, hold B if you're gonna use controller. Store. Sweet. Grab this fiber. Get out of this bike gun. Or vehicle store gun. What is the proper name? Vehicle backup tool. Kenjo. There's that worm. I'm gonna heal up when I get over here. I mean, there's really no threat. Good to run, jump, run, jump. Going to the trade post. So, note to be known. If you're gonna store your bike, make sure you don't have anything in the inventory. So if you're gonna go out mining, make sure that your inventory is full and you're not gonna need to worry about storing the bike because that's gonna not be a thing. You're gonna have to unload all of that. I realized that last night. Luckily I didn't get into a bind with that. Y'all hiding over here? Scrap metal. Yeah, and I totally just bypassed that whole entire thing. yeah. Here we go. We're gonna run in here. This mission I know requires me to turn in tread. That was the last thing I needed for this mission, if I recall. Deliver Sandbike tread. That was the last item. Wait, man, I had a feeling that was gonna be a thing. It was a brand new one. Dude, really? Something told me that. Tell you what we can do. We can't go to another settlement.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
I don't know. Let's check out another settlement.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Aga Basin. Yeah.
The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little?
I don't know where I'm going exactly.
All right, suit yourself.
Never been there.
Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty big place.
You don't
Could you
want...
narrow it down a little? All right, suit yourself.
So we must have to unlock that option. Continue to do the journey.
Music to my ears.
And we go to Arrakis.
Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip.
2,500 Solari. Is that Solaris or is it Solari? I mean, is the S silent? I don't know. Yeah, on second thought, I'm too cheap for that. Maybe that's where we have to go. We just gotta put the 2,500 in it. We'll check that out. Alright. Put that bike back out. We're gonna run back home real quick. I'm gonna have to go craft the tread. I thought I was gonna get away cheap and trade in a busted up part that I found at one of those mining facilities. Ooh, I'm pretty sure these things take damage too. Oh, at least it'll crawl, no doubt. We're gonna go home. We don't beat our bike to pieces first, right? Because that's essentially what it looks like is happening here. Yeah, let's just keep going. That's not necessary. I needed some better speed on this. Oh, I can hear the worm coming. If you are using controller, the controller will start vibrating the closer that thing gets to you. We're gonna hug just the side of these little islands. Run back over to our property. I'm gonna need to craft that tread. Thought I was gonna get away with one that I found somewhere. But it was like, oh no. That was the worm right there. Hey yo. This is too close for comfort. See how much fuel I've been using. Okay, not much at all actually. Wait, there's no way. We'll just put that up. Think about that later.
I see someone.
Yeah.
I've got your back.
It's okay. I'm coming. Loot. Blood extractor. Never waste that blood.
Sorry to hear about your friends, but I warned them not to camp so close to the sand. The worms have a long reach and a taste for
Yeah, some
luckless
people just don't
salvagers.
listen, bro.
Camp high up on rocky ground if you don't want to be worm food.
Alright, we're using our new cut array. Ooh, so much more metal. I might as well go ahead and mine some copper ore on the way back. Walking around like a savage. I thought we were about to get some action here. This is one of those random scrap piles. Oh, yeah, I wanted to explore that last night, and I didn't. Hop back on our whip. Need some of that copper ore over here. Keep wanting to hold X to get off for some reason. I think that's because that's how you dismount in Ark, is it not? Or do you use B? I can't remember. Ah, plenty of copper ore nodes here. Oh, gotta hold it steady. And I didn't notice last night it says good efficiency, so I'm pretty sure if you all over the place like that aim I just had, you're not gonna get as much. There we go. Alright. These few nodes that were on the ground. We don't have a dew harvester. Grab that fuel cell. Unlock more stuff. I don't want to fill this up. The only way to get to our base is vertical, so we can fly. Arc dismount has got to be X. That's so intuitive for me. Good efficiency. I want this right here nestled all up by itself. Okay, 175 out. Was that volts or what? What are we doing there? Fiber. Backpack full already? No. Wonder if I can heal on this thing. Nope. Gotta get off this open sand. Alright. Our home is right this way. Yep. You trigger that worm immediately when you on the sand with this bike. Dismount. take out this NPC.
Who goes there?
Okay, got 2 of them. Make sure I'm reloaded. Oh, where did it go? Go. What are you reloading? Oh, I see you. Goodbye. Yo. Oh, I want to see that worm reach. Blood extractor. I'm gonna heal up before I forget that and do something stupid. Blood extractor. No, not that. Inventory is like max. At least I can get that gold. Sandworm just looming. Part to bite right here. I think it'll be okay. My grand entrance, I guess. Continue to scale up. Get over that. Run right here. Perfect. With all this copper ore we got going on, you can just use this, craft it all out. Gonna need those. Put the Solari in here. I don't like running around with this stuff on me. What I have noticed is that even if you go somewhere to buy something, it still accesses your inventory from your base so far. That's pretty cool and it's convenient. You don't have to even carry it on you, because if you die, you're gonna have to go back and get your death box. Otherwise, if you're not carrying anything you don't really want, you wind up with basically everything except for, I think it was gold, Solari, schematics, and maybe these types of items here, possibly. 100% sure on the schematics and the gold though. Wait, what? I am on this. I want that in. Put that in there. I don't want that fuel cell. I don't need it. Don't need this busted up tread either. Don't need these EMF generators. We're gonna have to craft out a tread. We're gonna go over to our generator. Slide over to the vehicle park. Roll on down to the tread. It wants a brand new tread. I thought we were gonna get away with one I found, but that didn't happen. Should have known better. I ain't mad at him though. I wouldn't want no broke tread either. And I just made a backup tool. We'll put this over there. I'm gonna need a new one soon anyway. I do have to say that I have thoroughly enjoyed this game. When they came out the gate with this, they had a full intention of people being at least 86% satisfied. I don't have really too many grievances right now because my mind's been completely occupied. Constantly there's something to do, something new to research, and they do plan on making this a persistent MMO. I could imagine what it's going to be in like 5-6 years. All right, cool. Just dump this extra backup tool. Now we have a newly crafted bike tread. Where did we park that bike? Right down there. Alright. Now we can go sell to this junk. 2 meters away. Oh, that. Oh, sweet. It's got the bike on the map. I like it. For people like me that's horrible at navigation. And we're gonna go right back over here to our contract. Once we clear this contract, we're gonna get back on the journey. We need to continue to progress. Bro. Stay straight. Alright, so we're gonna continue to hug these islands, just the outside perimeter of them, because you immediately trigger that sandworm. I wouldn't be trying to go across vast distances of desert with this. See where it's at. Alright, go. Man, I was trying to do a backflip or something cool with this. Just trying to enjoy my ride. This is so much better. Ooh, get back over here. And here it comes. Ooh. Yeah, but they're gone now. I'm testing this worm, man. For real, we might just be swallowed whole. Oh yeah, we made it. Just gauging my distances. See how far we can get away with it. All right. Over here. This is the where I bypassed this thing last time. This sounds so rough. Feeling like something's gonna break any minute. Hey yo, I'm here. Obviously you can tell. Put that up with our vehicle backup tool. Alright, we need to act civilized. I'm gonna hit Y, put up my kin jar. I don't want to be the only one in here running around. Oh, you got your gat too. It's alright for you to do it though. I know why. Alright. Deliver. delivers ×2. I gotta start reading. So while the numerical value of what I need is in question, or now answered, you actually need 3 to build this. So when you do go to build 3, the tread, make sure you build 3 for yourself. Oh yeah. Wrecking it up, Grand Theft Auto style.
Enemy found.
You didn't find me, I found you. Alright, we're gonna trigger the worm. Know it's coming. Well, at least I'm developing some practical skills with this sand bike. If you call my dramatic exit from the trade post, skilled. Swing around this way. Ooh, that thing feels every little bump. Could work on the animations for the treads. And it's my only grievance right now. Ooh, that was one of those little rats. Ah, there's our base. You can see it. Right on that hilltop. What? What was that? Thought I was about to get swallowed by a worm. Alright, while we at it, we might as well go ahead and hold B, switch to our cutter ray, take up some copper ingot, or copper ore. One here. Good efficiency. Let's go up right here. So yeah, I did intentionally build the base where it's at. I wanted it up here. Figured I'd start up and go down, but we'll see. Now I'm about to enter. I'm already in sunstroke stage. So I'm gonna be rapidly depleting my water. Get out of this sun. Get that to go down. You don't have to climb in the door. Manage this ore refinery. I'm gonna deposit all this. Queue that up. Craft those. And yet again, because I failed to read the screen, which is like the first thing you learn when you learn in computer skills, read your screen. We need one more tread. We need quantity 2. So these right here we're gonna have to go. That's what I needed to go to the testing station again for. I need to go raid for some more advanced server. Alright, now we're good. Man, we'll get the contract completed. We will just apparently not be very efficient about it. And you may have to wait, but it's going to be a brand new part. Then the cool thing I realize is that your vehicles are going to be on your compass up here. Trying to see how far I was going to have to glide down. That thing will run out on you. You don't want to be too high up when that happens. It's over here. Alright, now we're ready. Then we're gonna get this contract completed. We'll go see what the next mission is on the journey. Continue to follow that. Oh yeah, we're gonna be testing our fate right here. It's already red. I hear it crawling. We got away from it. Oh, you know how mad I would have been not reading my screen and going over to this trade post 2 times. One with a defective part because I got it from the research station. Where is this thing at? I want to see it. I haven't gotten close enough to even see this thing in this game yet.
Eyes on hostile.
Yeah. Mind your business. Ooh, I don't like the way that's reading. And it's vibrating. Ooh, it's vibrating. Get over there. Get over there. Make it. Alright, we got away from it. So that tells me it was very close because it was vibrating. Yeah, it was right over there. I need to do some cleaning up around here so I can drive. Alright. Now we're back at the trade post. Oh, you can't go up that ramp. I see, you have an invisible wall. Wasn't all of my driving. Alright. So we're gonna go in here, get this contract officially done and over. Where's the hologram on this side? Open contract board, deliver item. I have 2. 2 brand new ones. You should be satisfied with that. Alright, contract issuer, yes. We should have got paid off that too. No contract. Should have been, let's see, should have got like 3K off that. Yep, we did. I meant to put this in a storage container. Oh wait, that was our reward. Oh, that's cool. Down with it. We need to swap up with this. Improvise can go back into inventory. We can put our leader John here. Let's use them. This one's about, it's got a lower lifespan on its usage. Gonna have to make a new blood extractor soon. All right. Let's see. What you got, Phil?
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you. Unless someone shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk. The Griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol, and while we have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's reach.
Huh?
What about them? The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron is 5 moves ahead of the Atreides at every turn.
I see where you lead. I just unlocked something by
You keep
talking to
coming
this
back
dude.
like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
Let's see what you got. 500. That's a schematic. Hazra, Leader Jean, Mark 1. A unique water container created by the Fremen for those going on a journey of seeking, often carried by Wali on their Trowel of Aqua. The contents were donated from the entire siege as a sacrifice for good luck. Stores more water than ordinary Leader Johns. Okay. Furniture. $2,000, man. Everybody around here is poor. What is wrong with you? Off-world medical supplies. Ah, Holtzman actuators. Blade parts, gun parts. Alright. Cup of water. 100 Solari for a cup of water. You know, it would be interesting to see some like panhandlers. There's no way that any poor people even survive here. Maybe that's why they're not here. All right, let's see what we got going on with the journey. Apparently, we should have been tracking something. Fabricate sandbike trip, which I already did 3. So close to completing that. I do need to create more anyway. Then there's an unknown at the bottom of that. A new beginning. Reach a settlement. I mean, the trade post I found feels almost civilized almost. They cannot be surviving out here alone. There must be a larger settlement supporting. If I can uncover their supplier, I might be able to locate that settlement. Alright. A wider world. That's miscellaneous. So we're done here. We're done with that. Through all of those. Backup plan. Add a sandbike inventory. MK1 to your sandbike. I did that. Maybe we should take it off and put it back on. Yeah, we would actually. I think we're gonna be good on that. Right outside of this place. What does this do? Does this repair your sand bike? Vehicle successfully restored. Don't know. Hold for more options. Manage vehicle. 62%, 89%. It ain't doing bad at all. At risk. That risk currently is decaying. So anytime you leave your vehicles out, they're gonna decay, obviously. So it said, let's see, can you modify your bike with this? That's negative. Go to our inventory. Welding wire. Or a welder. Welding torch. Let's repair. What needs to be repaired? That needs to be repaired? Yeah. Sweet. That needs to be repaired. Ah, degradation. You can only repair it back to a certain quantity of its original health. Eventually you will have to replace it. What else got issues? I think we good. All okay. As okay as ever gonna be. Wait. Alright. Customize swatches. Not really gonna get into that. Wait, you can customize that? Variants. Detach. R. Wait, Sandbike booster. Inventory module already attacked. But I wanted to detach it. Wait, what is happening right now? I want to detach that. Do you have to? Oh, okay. So when you put something on, you will have to use the welding torch to take it back off. Okay, I mean that makes sense. Not mad. And I would imagine this goes right here, but you can't use both. I would assume. But that's a boost. Dope. Alright, I'm gonna assemble this only because okay. We can put that on there now. Get out of that. I wanted to do it. Build. Alright. So we just cleared out one of those journey missions. I can use my map to abandon bases from a distance. The Solido replicator in the research menu is a better way to relocate structures, which will be useful in the near future. Research the Solido replicator, fabricate one, copy a base using a Solido replicator. Oh god. Reach a settlement. Uncover the supplier. Put this back up. I can draw out. I've been sitting there just draining. Not even aware that I was in sunstroke state. Drink out of this. Fill myself back up. Alright, now we're good. See who we can talk to. I want to reach a new settlement.
You keep coming back like this. The Padishah Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, has blessed us with a cohort of his most efficient and ruthless Imperial Sadukar.
Okay.
They use Chom mercs for the hunting mostly. I suspect the real Sadukar are looking for Fremen and that bastard Zantara.
Zandar.
Have you been living under a rock?
Pretty much.
Zantara is a terrorist scum of the highest order. The Emperor has placed a 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head.
Oh, you're going back to 03 now, huh?
I don't think so. But if he did, the Sadakar would garrote him. In the meantime, the
still
Kirab
doing
suffice
that?
as target practice. Scavengers is too good a name for them. Everyone does what they can to scrape by. Scavies do it by mindlessly killing everyone and each other. They are no more. Exterminated by the Sadakar, and rightfully so. Only the terrorist Zantara persists. But I'm confident, not for much longer.
Not at all, huh?
This region was once crawling with their filthy kind, but not anymore. If one walked through the door right now, I would shoot him in the face. Have
So
you
your
been
mama
living
was
under a rock? Zantara is a terrorist scum of the highest order. The Emperor has placed a 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head.
Codex unlocked.
You keep coming back like this. No, he is quite mute. I don't know the how or why of it. The bastard can be quite reticent when he chooses to be. He arrived one night with a patrol of Harkonnen house troopers. I offered them a place to sleep, but when I awoke, they were gone. But for Ihor.
Really?
Ridiculous. The troop sergeant must have recognized the value of my establishment. As such, he left Ihor behind to protect their interests here.
Alright, goodbye, bro. 1 minute. Ooh, I did put my bike up, so that's good. No open contract. Looking for a new
Back
settlement.
again.
That's what I
Like
need.
the sour tang of rancid wine. I am Gavori, veteran trooper, freelance adventurer, and slayer of cheap vintages everywhere. And I'll train you to be just like me. For the right. As I said before, I'm currently freelance. Great house feuds don't interest me. I get paid to fight, and not. These days I tend to shy away from conflict of an intergalactic nature. I can teach you no more. Arrakis may have a seasoned trooper or two willing to take you on.
Okay. Alright, it looks like
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
okay. Looks like we have no choice but to let old girl
Gonna fly
take us somewhere.
today.
Tell me about yourself.
I like to fly. Fast. Storms, worms, or static, nothing stops me from getting where I need to go. But you know what I don't like much? Talking.
You just like to get straight to the action, worms, sand, and all. Don't want you to lose all your saturation. Alright, I want you to fly me
Music to my
somewhere.
ears. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm assuming that we
Atreides
need to
is
go
in
to
Portland.
Arrakis.
Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip.
Oh, I swear. I thought it was pulling. Well, I got enough here, so I just have to make enough to get back. Trust our fate and go that way.
All right. Doctor's on the roof.
Let's go. Alright, I've never been here before. This is the first time I've traveled. Landsrat, if an entire section of the Landsrat forms a Sealrad, then no matter what else happens, the house that controls the Sealrad will determine the weekly decree. Guess I need to get involved in that. Okay, that's how we get back. But it's another 2,500 to get back.
Lost, friend.
I'm sure.
You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there. For music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? All right, suit yourself. Music to my ears.
Arco
Well, the
Village.
Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's going to cost a little extra. All right, suit yourself.
Like I gotta go figure out how to make 2,500 to get back home. What? The world map. Okay, I guess you got no choice but to talk to people because we got to figure out how to get
Welcome to
2,500.
Arrakis. If you need it, we got it. And if we don't get it, we'll get it. War zones. Find the hottest sectors and learn the lay of the land. Monitor the community for sector chatter. The locals will let you know where to look way before you stumble onto it yourself. It's like asking a fisherman for directions to his secret spot. He'll never tell you, and you shouldn't believe him if he did.
Alright.
Well, if you've tried, my youngest Sally and her brother Coda make sure it doesn't happen twice. That's where the salvage is. But at this, we got Sally and Coda on perimeter. That Sally has a nose for finding fresh wrecks. I'd swear she shoots them down herself. Coda will
Possibly.
gut you if you look at him wrong, so it's best not to look at him. Then you got Bree, Phaedra, and Finn Jr. handling general salvage. Junior's a laser ace on the cut array, but Phaedra will give the Kirov a run for their money at stripping wrecks. She takes after her mother in that way. Then if we can't get it, it can't be, not a boast if it's true. Then it's just me sharing pertinent information. Idiot.
Oh, what?
You're a child. Right. My family's been in opportunistic acquisitions for 5 generations now. Going all the way back to Halo.
Opportunistic acquisitions. I like that.
Right. If we can't get it, it
All right.
can't be got.
Can't be got. Got that.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special? As always, the war is a blessing and a curse. A blessing because, but also a curse because so many dead. So many. I know, and it's a shame. Born into a devil's choice if there ever was one. Die in the mines digging blue obsidian, or on some hell world in a war for some nobles neither you nor anyone. You'd be surprised. Turns out Arrakis has quite a few buried secrets of its own. Of course, you've heard tale of the old testing stations. I know there's a good few nearby that are already popped open, but that's nothing compared to what's out there in the deep desert. Finn's got a secret map. You can ask him about it, if you dare.
Oh.
I thought we had a chance when that pretty young Atreides' daughter was going to wed the Harkonnen boy. Of course, the Harkonnen boy was a perfect beast and beheaded a bunch of slaves in her name.
I better get well compensated for
I
this.
heard it live on the as if
Okay.
any poor girl would like a gift of severed heads.
Okay.
Imagine, had he just bought the girl a excellent... Oh, you know, we're always coming across one weird thing or another in the Badlands. Just the other week, my youngest Sally guessed excellent.
On and on and on. Yeah, I am broke. So in order to get home, I'm gonna have to figure out how to...
Hello again.
What you got? Oh, that junk's locked. Alright, this is a bit glitchy. Got
Hey
automobile
there.
parts.
What do you need? You trying to catch something or avoid getting caught? Frost speed is what you're after. There are a bunch of engine mods that'll juice top speed and acceleration, but engine mods are only part of the story. If you want to be faster than the next guy, what you need is something extra aft. Boost modules give you a significant short, so the next time you're racing to the next hot salvage, what's it to you? You must be mistaken. The only books here are technical manuals. Tell the Akazis that. While the insurrection failed, but the old Duke Paulus Atreides, Leto's father, Duke Paulus Atreides. You know, he was famously killed in a bullfight. Anyhow, Duke Paulus had enough of the rebels. Of course, the
oh my
what to hide. I guess that
God.
what's it to you?
Yeah, just feeling that. Wider world completed. But now I gotta figure out how the hell to get back home. Like I'm stuck in this place. What's this map look like? I gotta figure out how to get home.
Yes, may I help you?
I don't know if you can or not.
Oh, finally someone with taste in this establishment. I hope you are staying around for my next set.
Possibly.
Oh, if I took a drink from every starstruck walk-up, I could open my own bar. Actually, I like that idea. Symphasia's place. Hopefully I would attract a better class of customers. That's what they tell me, but I'm not sure anymore. But of course they are. War is all about economics, and the Baron easily outpaces the Duke on that count. I hear Lady Jessica is on a grand tour of the few remaining Atreides assets and liquidating whenever possible. At the same time, the Harkonnen prepare to unveil Neo-Carthage, a monument to luxury and excess. Don't be ridiculous. I am only pointing out the obvious. One cannot win a war if one cannot pay his troops. I perform here, if that is what you are asking. I am currently in an exclusive engagement as the headliner here at the Seleucid Bull. That's what they tell me, but I'm not sure anymore. The truth is, the Atreides are losing the...
Alright. Oh,
Yes.
I keep getting
May I
about these
help you?
codexes. Listening to these
Were
people
you
are
born under a
pretty
rock?
boring.
My 2-year residency at the Crystal Terrace on Kaitain is the stuff of legend. Symphasia and the dulcet tones. Come on.
Okay. Calm down.
Were you born under a rock?
Why y'all all say that?
Oi, what's your poison?
Probably $100 a shot. Yeah, look at this. Melange spice food. Cup of water, 100. I just need to get home. I only have 500.
Ah, back so soon. You want to know about the upper level or lower?
Oh.
Oh, this is my level, where regular lads come to tip their elbows among kindred spirits. We make no pretenses down here on the lower level.
Lower level.
Colour Sergeant Justice Clack, retired. At your service. Oh, indeed it is. Not every military formation has colour sergeants. The Harks don't, and neither do the Sardaukar. But in House Atreides, the Duke's colours are sacred. No Bannister colour sergeants in violet duty to ensure it never does. Suit yourself.
Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and talk to these NPCs like this. What are you, wait, you got something over your head.
Who are you?
I think you're in the wrong place, bro.
Curious, very curious. Your deduction that I can offer this training is accurate. However, I compute your mind is not ready for such rigors.
Yo. Threatening me?
Mentats make mistakes, but not often.
Do
This
they all
conversation is
stutter?
terminated.
Huh.
I calculated you returning a... My name is Zane DeWitt. The sharing of personal details is exceedingly noisy, exceedingly exhausting. Yes, a mentat of no inconsiderable skill. I served House Harkonnen. Now, I do not. I apply my skills in this underworld. That is more than you need to know. Yes, we had a falling out. No. That term is reductive, but yes.
That term is reductive. I'm gonna start using that. That's it. I just wanna... What do you have to say?
Oi, is there something you need?
Goodbye. I need 2,500, at least 2,000 to go home. Upper level. I wonder if I'm maybe... Oh. Hey, yo. Yo, can I get right here for a second? My bad. Let me talk to her. Yo, what's up? There's no conversation up here going on. I might not even be allowed up here.
May I help?
What do you do here?
am the assistant manager of the Solution Bull. As such, I have many duties.
Really?
But I mostly handle security
Insignificant.
operation and perform also as the wine steward. Not such a strange story. Boy grows up in a vineyard, boy go to fight in off-world wars, and finally boy follows his liege to a desert hell world. A tale as old as time, eh? See. I served the Duke in the liberation of Ix and the raid on Gidi Prime before my time in the Arrakis campaign. I don't like to speak about Ix, but I will. Lorenzo, my brother. We lose him at the retaking of the Grand Palais. Colonel Halleck, myself, and the Ixian prince in exile commandeer a suspenser barge and attack the Grand Palais from above. Meanwhile, Swordmaster Idaho, young Enzo, was his official messenger boy. The messengers are unarmed. The forms of Canley are clear on the, but the forms were not obeyed that day. Standing in their way was Commander Kando Garon and an understrength company of Imperial Sardaukar. The Sardaukar were outnumbered and had no reason to stay in the fight.
Had no reason.
Whatever
Okay, Mario,
the
hurry
Emperor
up.
was involved with, but the Sardaukar do not surrender. No, by all account, Enzo was caught by a dying Sardaukar and had his head dashed apart. I got the taste for killing Sardaukar that day. The War Master, Gunny Halleck, he led us on a raid against the Baron's secret off-book. That one hurt the Baron where it hurt the most. The bottom line. But the best part, I'm afraid operational security prevent me from discussing any aspect of the War of Assassin. I do. Of course I do. Marlito Atreides does not seek his, and that might be why he is so loved.
Alright. I have got to figure out how to make money. Hey, yo. You into gigolos? Ooh.
What? I see no cup in your hand, so why are you in my presence?
I'm not a
Are you
servant.
dumb as well as deaf? Go find my tea. All you paws look the same. Do you expect me to tell you apart? I don't even know why they bother to give your kind names. You don't name a broom or a shovel, do you? Now piss off.
Savage.
Are you from the planetologist office? I'm getting rather annoyed. Wait, I can't hear you at all. Allow me to engage my enhanced hearing. Only think the bloody D3ltaX who are good. There. Now, tell me again. Are you from the planetologist office? My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here. Certainly he is knowledgeable. Young Cyprian was courted by all the best institutions. I don't know anything about that. Certainly our financial endowments were sizable enough to ensure all the best degrees. What expertise do you speak of? It's what subordinates of... How so? Why should he be hampered by triviality? He is the Imperial planetologist here. Are you from his office? I must know his love letters, you fool. We've been over this before. How else is he supposed to woo the Atreides girl? The boy can... As discussed previously, we three have authored the letters, and it is up to Cyprian to personalize and sign them. A small task. Even for him, the Atreides girl will not be able to resist.
Yes, yes. Has he signed them?
Oh, man.
Hello? Are you the server? I would like to change my order. Oh, please hold. My husband is always complaining. I like to keep them turned down in public. There. Yes. Are you the server? I'm sorry, but while it is improper to speak, it just isn't. Propriety must be. Morena here would have you flogged. Of course, that's not why, yes. Understand, dear, we of the nobility are not your enemy. But that advantage allows us to... Do you understand?
Okay, I understand.
There. Was that so difficult? Now that you have braved my wrath for your impertinence, I grant you a single question for your trouble.
Okay, thank you.
What? I try not to be frank. Ultimately, he
I
supported their
hit
integration
A
into...
too
It
fast.
seems their demise was an unfortunate... That is a second question. Yes, you may have seen
Okay,
him.
goodbye. That's too much. All I need to do is make some money. You look like you have something important to say.
Why is this person speaking with us? Portafoy, would you remove them from
I
my
know
sight?
your grandma, bro.
Wait. Portafoy, disregard last order. We must not physically harm the peasants. I can already hear grandmother's lecture in my head. Oof. It appears that now that I am Imperial Planetologist, it is unseemly to harm the paws, even just for fun. Very... Oh, that's a story. He was my kidnapper. He and his gang of Opician thugs stalked and took me from my room at the academy. I was but a tadpole at 8 years old. I simply identified Portafoy as the dominant of his species and negotiated with him to betray the rest of his motley crew and take me home. He's been with me ever since.
Okay.
No, nothing dramatic. He might have broken an arm or a collarbone, perhaps of just a bit of light sport, you know. Have you? And yet somehow you still possess your fingers and toes. Well, Grandmama must be getting soft in her... What did Grandmother want, pray tell? Aristae Atreides. How I am sick of that name. As if a match was ever possible. For one, she dresses like an ugly boy. Desert khaki was never in. And two, my grandmother knows well the direction which my tastes lie. And it is not towards mousy Bene Gesserits.
You don't like women.
Smells like
I
books.
understand
My
now.
credentials. My birthright is the only credential I need. I am grandnephew to the Padishah, and I could have Portafoy kill you right here in the open.
I seriously doubt
Well,
it.
that's not completely true. No, I didn't say that. Don't. Did Fenrig put you up to this? Damn it, he knows I claim no authority here.
Let me go home. Alright, so I've got myself in a rabbit hole with this place. Central Plaza. How can I exit? Imperial Consulate. Base Fender. Istanbul. Guild Bank. How does a bank? A base vendor.
Welcome. How may
Yeah,
I
there's that
assist you?
radio, the intergalactic transmission I was talking about. Phone vendor. Goodbye. Okay, I just unlocked something else. What is this? Ah, we can't get out of here, huh? You don't have 2,500, you ain't getting out of here. Yo, what's up?
Sook! My friend, you buy some water.
Ooh. I'm sick of talking to these NPCs that just want to go home. Go talk to this consulate. I want to go home. Oh, you got something to talk about.
Oh, hello. Where did you wander in from? Are you lost? The exit is just over there.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Keep your distance. We can converse at arm's length. What do you want? In this terminally dull exchange? Or here at the Treasury? I suppose the answer is the same to both questions. Not that it's any of your business. But it is a matter of I am the 5th son of Graf Heino Flaxenrad of the Doubtless you've heard of us. But while it's true, especially you are still... And reckon by then, not afraid, but at least I'm not to go.
Oh, goodbye. What's this way? Hey, yo. Ah, what is this? Circle back out. Yeah, what's out here? Residency approach. Oh, there's a lot going on here.
Apologies, but I am only authorized to deal with officials of House Atreides, or those...
You strike me as someone with something to offer the great House Wallach. I have a sense for these things. Our motto is God, Imperium, House. We enjoy a rich history as renowned conquerors. House Wallach attained its name and titles 5 millennia ago. The house's founder was a former Bursik general of the Imperial Sardaukar. To this day, scions of Wallach are sent to be trained by the Sardaukar. House Wallach was once preoccupied with the glory of battle, but has mellowed in recent... There is no better place to perch and sample the intrigues of this contention. My name is Vera Vogel. I proudly serve the needs of the Landsrad envoys of House Wallach here on Arrakis. I'd ask you to tell me about yourself, but I'm already learning a great deal about you as we speak. Not as such, but you have a good eye. I received some training from many find our association with the...
Alright. So much more over here. I just want to go home, and I don't have enough money to get there. Alright, so I fell down like a horrible rabbit hole. I just need to make the money. Yo, why y'all doing that, man? What they do? Can't even access my weapons. I just need 1,500 Solari so I can go home. I'm gonna take a right up here, go to the bank. Is it downstairs? No, it's just to the right. Need to get a loan to go home.
Say, stranger, how about staking a broken down old trooper to a Solari or two? Promise I won't spend it on Samuda. Okay, if I'm being honest, I actually will spend it on Samuda, but don't let that put you off. My life is already a pile of greasy spice shit.
Okay.
You can't. Well, what do you think it is? Oh, look who the Mentat school missed out on. Yes, then some poor bastard calculated that the Imperium was flushing a decillion or so Solari's worth of melange down the commode every hour. So, a clandestine recycling market was formed. Well, you can't consume raw shit, can you? The fecal matter, then a special machine separates the spice from the waste.
Oh,
It's
man.
pretty much the same thing the Miners Guild does. Again, I don't know how it works, but I'm told it's hygienic. Doesn't matter what I believe. The cleaned up. If you ingest spice on the regular, you've ingested spice that came out of somebody's, you know. Yeah, well, there it is. Some things you can't unknow. You're back. And I want a shipping container packed with fresh Akazi white. Ask anyone around here. Listen, waking up in the morning is keep pestering me. It'll get dangerous real quick. Time for you. Some days it is, and some days it isn't. It's a fun little thing I do with a Mala pistol. But I guess I haven't won yet. Not like a bullet. You don't know the half of it.
It's miserable.
That's precisely what I'm saying.
I get it.
Face down in a Samuda haze. You ask too much strength, and nothing personal, but you don't look like you got what it takes. I know a soldier when I see one, and you ain't it. Ooh, a little bite with the bark after all. You're not going to... How do I even know you're worth my time? No, don't answer. That's not the kind of question you answer with words. All right then, Boot. You want a mission? I'll give you a mission.
Yes, I need some money. I want to go
find a
home.
slaver camp in the Haga Basin. Nothing special, just your run-of-the-mill
Front me
flesh
the money so I
peddlers.
can go back home.
These particular slavers are said to possess a technology I'm looking for, called servo-stim transmitters. I want you to kill all the slavers and take their stuff. You keep everything but the transmitters. Pull that off, Boot. And I'll time in Sergeant is the correct response. The details are in the contract, Boot.
Good. Picked up a contract. Oh, man. That's the bank over there. Enter the slaver base. Yo, what's up?
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli?
I don't have any business with you. None at all. Just wanna go home. Can I do that contract while I'm here? Yeah, really trying to figure out how I'm getting home at this point. So I need 2,500 Solari to go back. So this is blocked. It's on a lower level. I've got to get out of this place. The weapons dealer. The bank is over here. Oh, yeah. I need a loan, dude. I'm trying to get home.
I'm afraid you do not have the favor of the Landsrat by decree.
Okay.
My apologies.
Oh, I gotta get my rep up. Can't even talk to them.
But
They don't want nothing to do with me.
The Atreides ascendancy, fragile or firm. The Atreides banner flies high over Arrakis, but whispers in the streets suggest that the sands beneath D3lta's feet may not be as stable as they seem. House Carino loyalists are said to be.
What is in there? From exchange. That's where the bank. Looks like a bank. Can buy stock in this.
Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
I don't have any money with you. Solari credit. Can I would like.
How may I
credit.
assist you? The Solari is the physical medium of exchange in the Imperium. It is circulated in myriad paper and coin denominations, or micro-Solaris as they are known in the Regency world. The Imperial economy relies on the Solari to facilitate transactions. Many core worlds have their own local currency or scrip. Often, however, the Solari drives interstellar banking and is accepted throughout the known...
Alright. Where y'all give loans at? The ATM? Wait, what? No items found. Please check again later. Alright, just wasted a substantial amount of time here, and I don't appreciate that at all. What y'all got going on back here? Yo, y'all need some help, work? Trying to get home. Cannot travel to the world map. A flying vehicle is required. Oh, can you just please take me back?
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow Mir's place? Yeah, I know it. Thopter's always
okay, so that's free. I didn't even have to do all that. But I did pay $2,500 to get here. So I did go to another settlement. That's part of one of the missions. Achieved that. Get out of here and then we'll go clear out this science outpost and then the shipwreck. Got about 20 more minutes or so. We're gonna run the stream. All right, finally back home. And we do have a contract we can go do. 3,000 meters. 3,000 meters that way? I'm not even allowed to go that way. Pretty sure we will not make that. Yeah. What got going on?
Oh, good. You're back. Doesn't matter. That's the first honest thing I've heard all day.
Yeah.
So is the Landsrad. I should know better. Okay, now that I've made a complete ass of myself, what did you need to know? I am Havadisa Argosaz. My father, Santiago, is the Lord High Architect of the Imperium. House Argosaz holds the primary CHOAM contract to design the many industrial and residential structure templates found across the Imperium.
Oh, we did.
Do you have business with House Argosaz?
Maybe.
For many millennia, at the time, I believe the old Terran name for it. Most have not.
What I need. Journeys. Miscellaneous, new beginning, across the gap. Fabricate 3 treads. But we'll just run with that one. That means we'll go back to the base. We'll craft out these treads, but before we do that, we're gonna go to the testing station, run through that. Right here. Drop down. That sandworm running around out there. Ugh, I didn't time that one right. All right, vehicle backup tool. Get on this thing and go into the Harkonnen. Where did we go? The Arakian. I don't know, but it costs 2,500 Solari, and I'm a little bit depressed about that expenditure. What we got here? Put that up. Switch to our Caliph Drinker. Ah, we're almost there. It's just right around the bend. Clear out this testing station. I need some components out of there. Glitching. Loot. Alright, we're gonna go down. Get everything out of this testing station. I know these bodies just have simple things on them. Nothing too serious. Pick up this identification band. Search this room. Oh, this is where that glow tube, places like this would come in handy. All right, we're gonna enter. Run around.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
That's good.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Nothing over here. Isn't like highly productive and absolutely not at the same time. This session. I was not prepared to go to Arrakis. I think that's where I went. Can't even remember at this point.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Ronald Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in...
That was a headshot. Should have died. That's another one. Extract.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Sanguinate. Alright, come on. Find the right angle. Sanguinate. Fill items. Just got some water in our leader johns in our inventory.
I thought I could trust Druce. But I know now that he's part of the plot. I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. He did. They're all in league against me. All of them. But they won't get me. Tempest.
Ooh, I need to heal. Loot that. Get our blood extractor back up. Loot all this.
Who are you leaving these messages for, eh? It's for the worms, isn't it? Yeah, the worms. Oh, yeah, your belly, it was full of worms. Those big, red, ropey worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
What's in here? Shit. Alright, nothing much left on this side. Scan through here. Make sure that we didn't leave anything on this side. Some dew plant. Ominous sounds. Uh-oh. Loot that. Alright, sanguinate, getting that blood. Continue on through here. Reload. Can't see in the dark. Got her. Where are you going? Ooh, that was a good dodge. Yes, sir. Give me hold that blood. Everything in here. I mean, you'll come back with a pretty good haul if you make sure that you get everything that you could absolutely get here. Just busted up bike parts. Asshole. No way. Alright, so some of this stuff's gonna have to be dumped. And craft out some bandages, at least we'll use that. We'll hold X, craft everything we can. Get that out of our inventory. Need to open up some more space. Alright, we don't need that. Right. I mean, I actually don't need this. I see why now. I forgot we never took these back to the base. Drop that copper ore. Oh, we should be able to get that.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Glow and darts. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Okay. And then we did clean that out. I don't need salvage metal. We can get that outside. Make sure we're not leaving anything over here or over here. That's the direction we came. Down. Dude, what are you doing? Get up. I gotta make another one. Broke. At this current time, I'd need that salvage metal. You have one on you, you need one. Alright, I'm not stressing that. More concerned about getting server and components that we can only get from here. We're able to clean that out. Oh, visual glitch. See my eyeballs. Go back through my inventory, make sure I don't have anything that I can get outside. Like, I can get this outside. I don't need that one piece of scrap metal. Making sure we hit all these containers. I can't even get that. Wait, no, that's... I could just open that. I thought I'd go away. Hey, I'm just chilling. Minding my own business. Gotta heal before I get hit again. Alright, now we're good. Go down here. This you don't want to forget, because you're gonna need that to go into another room when you go back up. Oh, water. And this was open. Open it again. There's a small room here. We're gonna clear this out. Get everything we can out of here. get everything here that we can get. And I don't even have any room. You know what? I got this right here. There's certain things in here that I'm not gonna take back. I don't need this. I have too many of those. I wonder how much that would sell for though. These are the most important. And these server. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Alright. Now we should be able to get these. Oh yeah. Fill our containers back up. Let's see which one of these I can put. We could come and harvest these and then possibly sell them. Since I got room right now, I'm gonna put them back into my inventory. We'll eliminate those if we absolutely have to. Open this again. Continue to find anything that we can take back. And then some of those broke parts, I'll just sell those. If they're even sellable. Can't use that. Alright. So I don't like the fact that I wasn't able to get that cervic and the name of this particle capacitor. We're gonna need those. But what I don't need is this. Drop that again. And I really don't need this passive suspension belt. Alright, at least I was able to get all that. See if we can get this bandage. Yeah. This one's gonna have a shield on. Parry. Nice low heart. Ooh. That was a good shot. Dead. That works for me. Clear this room. It's in here. Hill.
Yeah. So then he comes in here saying, "Hey, boss, what's that weird smell? That weird smell?"
So much
just like that, he does, just like that. Yeah. Yeah. And then he says, "What's wrong with the plants in here?"
We're gonna have to dump something out of his inventory.
That's what he said. He said that. Those exact words. That's what he said. He said, "Trim them back. Trim them back." Oh yeah. Yeah. So you know what I did? You know what I did?
I don't need this.
Him back. Oh yeah. I trimmed him back.
Don't need that. Don't necessarily need this. Pick up that ID badge. Take all of that. That's why I hate going out without unloading my inventory. Don't need this. Got it.
Collins and Omar from Broken Land Trek. 2 Doomans still suits,
Full of holes, stained, sun-bleached, junked. One Atreides House Trooper rucksack. Serviceable. Omar will keep. One Telexu-made satchel with several vials. Opened the vial, but it was empty. Smelled bad. Junked. 3 thumpers.
And this right here is poison. Do not go through that, because even though it looks like poison, I decided to run through it as if it were just random, harmless mist. And I'm trying to save spaces in my inventory, because when we go out of here, we're gonna run this way straight down. That's why we got that hidden badge. And those are what the particle capacitors in the server. That's what I came for. That's more important to me than the dispenser belt. I'll keep this Emperor's Wings schematic. This sand bike back seat. I mean, it's really irrelevant to me. But I got to have these. And I wanted that schematic. So interact. I'll manually put this back in my inventory. I could actually use that. Okay, I was able to clear that out. Alright, yeah, we just farmed that. I didn't really need that. Alright, so going back to prioritizing what I am taking out of here. So you can see the red line here on the sandbike back seat, even though it's a physical component. Even when we put it on a bike, we're only going to be able to heal it up to a certain point. I mean, you're really building a salvage piece. What I want to do is attempt to sell these pieces. I wish I'd have kept the power supply now, knowing that I got one extra space here. That's fine. It's okay. We're gonna roll out. I got my main objective was to get particle capacitors and these advanced servants. And honestly, I needed this for any guildmates, like they would be able to use that. Just stock up on those, set them to the side. And we're gonna exit here. Go back to our base.
Testing station number 2.
Along the way, we'll start stocking up on copper ore. Wait, hey, yo. Well, I guess technically I can just go back and grab one of these power supplies that I left over here on the floor. I think that might fetch some money. Interact. Put that in the inventory. Oh, there's no... Wait, what did I just put there? No. I want this. Just select it first and then put it in there. I was just hovering over it, the cursor and hitting X to transfer. Old arc habit. Alright, now we're done.
Welcome to Desert Botanical
Done.
Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor.
And up we go. This flight here, back out. Go right back home. Sweet. So we did have a patch today. I've had no major issues outside of my poor choice to go to House Atreides, Arrakis, or whatever it was. Yeah, that was it. It was a waste of time. There's a bunch of dialogue, more like a Quentin Tarantino movie, but none of the good dialogue and funny jokes. I did wind up with several codexes or codices. I guess that's the plural form. From talking. So there is that. It can be verified. It was in here, but there's a huge portion of about 20-25 minutes where I was bored my damn self. That's rough. We are going to do some mining on the way back home. Hop on this vehicle. There's some copper ore right here. Get off. And since I'm full, I'm going to access my inventory. Just quick deposit. No matching items. Hold inventory. Alright. This can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. This. That. This. That. This. That. Oh, I got a new fuel cell. Put those in there. Alright, now that's much more comfortable. That welding torch in there. We got that inventory full. So now we're gonna fill up our own inventory. We're gonna use this Sims cutter array. Should get a higher yield for copper. Ooh, I like that. So smooth. I like the variation, the difference of feeling. I only want to fill up my inventory with copper ore. I have plenty of everything else. We're just gonna mine our way home. Get off the sand ASAP. It's coming. Orange. I think that's that color. Hop off. Good efficiency. Always need fiber. More copper over here. Fuel cells, never turn those down. Fuel cells littered all over here. Alright. Hop on that. Sweet. Chill here. Hop off. And get us some more copper ore. Got it. Pick up these smaller pieces. Alright, stream is running at about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I wanted to keep them really under 2 hours. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jet back to base. Get home this way. Oh, it's coming. Oh. Yo, that was so close. That was crazy close. It was dangerously close. We'll have plenty of copper ore. I need to build another sand bike and some other equipment. Salvage metal, I don't really need that. Backpack full. Full backpack. And this way is home. I'm gonna go to the right. I don't want that scout ship to get me. And there's a home. Ooh, that's a good shot. Just a little pellet gun. Alright, we're gonna park right here. Now, since I'm overburdened, I'm gonna have to hop off of here. Have to climb up, get this copper ore into the small ore refinery. Go ahead and craft out copper ingots while we'll come back down, unload the inventory out of our sand bike. Go, go, go. Swear I come out on a different side every single time. Swing around over here. Copper ore. Craft out all of that into ingot. Then anything else we can take out of our inventory. How do I have residual pieces of copper ore? Put that in storage. Fuel cell. See what's up with this. Oh, that's full. Those in there. Get all the stuff off of us. Put that solari there. Fuel cells. Alright, that's good. We'll go down and get the rest of that. Spin around to get our bike on our compass. Over here on this side. Jump down. Grab that. We'll just transfer that inventory that's in the bike into our inventory, then we'll be able to put the bike up. Pull for more. Open the inventory. We're gonna, like, we gotta take all this one at a time. Sweet. Store tool for your bike. This up. Just curious. Ah, yes, give me that. Get a little more copper ore before we go back. I need to get away from that scout ship. I don't feel like dealing with them. Alright, up we go. And we'll come up on the side. I thought there was some copper ore over here. Oh, my backpack is full. That was the node I was looking for. Up we go. Unload all of this into the copper ore. Get that refining. Well, I guess we could put the residual in storage if we had any. No, we took it all. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to make some more storage containers. So, we accomplished a lot, but also very little. Portion of our time was spent doing contracts, and then I decided to go to Arrakis. Did that. Had to go all the way through that place when I could have left it immediately. I chose to walk around Arrakis, see House Atreides, visit all the families of the Landsrad. Didn't talk to every single one of them because I got to a point where I just got sick of hearing them. I did wind up with some codices. We'll maybe read through those at another time, but tomorrow I want to continue on these journeys. I'm gonna have all this inventory sorted out, and then we'll just focus on that journey mission, and we'll keep grinding down that line. I have plenty of items that I can research. I like to hold on to my research points and skill points until I get to a point where I can like sit back and like, I like that. That's good for my play style. I think I've even unlocked some new ones. I had been in Gesserit coming out of the gate. So the trooper I unlocked in-game. This was Mentat. Oh, okay, Mentat. I actually unlocked this in the game. But I have no ability to unlock any of this. Unlock the tree and the basic Mentat trainer. I haven't unlocked that one yet. Planetologist. Got that in-game. Or maybe I did it. Swordsmaster and Trooper were the ones that I got in-game. But we can explore all of those later. I appreciate you joining the stream. Thank you for watching. Seems like these streams are actually circulating. I'm trying to keep them under 2 hours, but we just went to 2.5. I didn't intend for it to be that long. I'll have it better structured tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you then. This is D3ltaX85. I appreciate you joining the stream.